Okay then, so, what are you doing?
Oh my god. Yeah.
So I'm going to be reading off of my script while I do this. See, I'm going to be asking the same exact questions. It's just answer fairly close to what I wrote.
Alright.
Alright, sit down. I'm also going to go into cinematic with this. Bro, what are you doing?
No meal is complete if it's
I just killed a man.
I got places to be.
I get it. I did dispose of him.
Typical.
Well, he's not really dead. He's just knocked out because I beat the crap out of him.
Alright, get in your seat.
Sweet Jesus. Hello.
He's awake. Get in your seat, big dog.
Come on, ladies. This sure one put a smile on your man's face. Guaranteed.
Alright, so for the Robert E. Lee one, there's actually a bit at the beginning that I'm gonna say. So, I'm gonna ask, so you were a commander, were you not? And stuff.
Can't
And
sit
then
down.
just say yes.
Who's got
I'll
mouths to feed,
stand
huh?
up here.
Give him one of these ribs. Just watch him grow.
Hey, sit in your bench.
It's not letting me sit.
Because you're wanted.
Here, maybe you can catch me on the way out. Oh, and that's not my horse. Oh no.
Oh, I found a chair you can sit in. Right here.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
Just sit in that chair.
Who's gonna get that man?
Are you seriously wanted
That's
right
not letting
now?
me sit 'cause I'm wanted.
Move in, compadres. Go get him, damn it. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
I got wanted for that.
Oh my gosh.
I'd be judge, jury, and
I
executioner.
got places to be, guys. Let's go. Alright, Thomas, how about you just let me, sit?
Just don't kill anyone.
I didn't kill anyone, I just knocked out of people, and apparently I killed them, so.
We tried to. Kaden killed someone.
Alright, I got it, Thomas. I'm good, I'm good.
No, it's fine.
Are you about to start your interview?
I mean, what's the point of asking me all this in that way?
You wanted to use this as your presentation, and I don't want you getting sidetracked playing. Or is this going to be a bad choice?
Mommy, it's a great choice.
Well, then get it done.
That's what we're trying to do.
How long should the interview take?
Each video is 1 minute.
How close are you two to each other?
He's like 50 feet away. That doesn't matter.
I just think you need to hurry up and get it done and be done with it, and then you can go back to actually really playing.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're trying to do. Because we're
Been a
playing a
while.
game for it.
You ain't been seeing another butcher, have you?
Let me do it. This is like when an adult thinks they catch you doing something.
Not to worry. You'll be
Today we
back.
will
Morgan.
be interviewing Commander Robert E. Lee of the Confederate Army.
Will you move?
So, Mr. Lee, you were a commander, were you not?
Yes, I was a commander in the Civil War.
So, do you remember at which battle you surrendered to the Union at, Commander Lee?
I don't really like talking about it, but it was at Antietam. I'm just no, I gotta restart because I literally read that as Antietam, not Appomattox.
Just gonna stay in first person for this.
Because you wrote Antietam.
I wrote Appomattox.
Okay. Here we go again.
Right.
Retake.
Ain't worth the
Today we will
trouble.
be interviewing
performance anxiety.
Robert E. Lee of the Confederate Army and hear his side of the story. So, Mr. Lee, you were a commander, were you not?
I was the commander of the Confederate Army, yes.
So, do you remember at which battle you surrendered to the Union at, Commander Lee?
I don't really like talking about it, but it was at the Battle of Appomattox Courthouse.
What made you surrender at Appomattox?
Well, there were too many of them, and our army didn't have enough to defend, and General Grant believed in unconditional surrender, so he would have killed us all.
Alright, well, who would you say is a better leader of their army? You or Ulysses S. Grant?
Me.
Why?
Because I was able to almost win the war with less than half the supplies that they did, and Ulysses S. Grant could just throw troops at us without really thinking about it, because he had way more men and way more supplies.
Why do you think you lost the war?
Lack of supplies and men.
Interesting. Well, thank you, Commander Lee, but that is all the time that we have for today. Goodbye.
No, you're welcome, dog.
So how do you record all that?
I'm recording right now with a broadcast.
Did he answer the question?
Yes.
Okay. You ready to edit it?
Not yet, we still have 2 more. Get on me. Alright, next up is the Confederate soldier. You still have that Confederate outfit. Ooh. Oh, this is the wrong horse.
Yeah, I did that earlier. Grabbed someone's horses, it wasn't
I
mine.
tried to change my outfit on your horse and it kicked me.
Why are you trying to change your outfit, Thomas?
I got it muddy.
It's not like you're in the interview.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Alright, so, just letting you know I will not be in the same spot. I will be coming out of the saloon.
Nice. Seems fitting. Alright, it's gonna start now. Now we'll be interviewed.
Thomas, I'm still in outfit.
Oh.
Shit! The hell's got you bent out of shape? Come on.
Oh, that's cool.
moving. Giddy up now.
Oh. Alright, go in the saloon.
Oh my God!
Before I leave, Thomas, I'm gonna head out. Like, I'm gonna get on my horse and start leaving.
What?
Before we leave, I'm going to, like, get on my horse and start walking out. Before the interview's over. Alright, let me pull up the...
Alright, are you in place?
Just about.
Hello, sir? Why me?
I'm in place.
Alright, I'm gonna start it in 3, 2, 1. Today we will be interviewing a Confederate soldier by the name of Caden Ferguson and hear what his ideas are about the war. Ah, and here he is. So, sir, you were a soldier in the Confederate States of America, were you not?
I used to be, yeah.
And I recently talked to your commander, Robert E. Lee, of the Confederate
Well,
Army.
I wasn't directly under command of him, but he was the head general of the army, yes, sir.
Ah. And, well, he had said that the only reason they had lost the war was that the other side had more resources than them. Do you think that statement to be true?
Those dang Yankees had more men, more resources, yeah.
Well, so do you agree with the decision to pardon all the Confederates and have them turn in their guns?
No. We need those to hunt. That's how I got mine.
Do you suffer from any night terrors or scares whenever you hear something that resembles the war?
No, not at all.
Do you think the war could have been avoided?
The war could not have been avoided due to the fact of plenty of things. We needed that war.
Well, that's all the time that we have for you today. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Alright, that was pretty epic.
Takes a bit to rattle me, but oof.
Now who am I now?
What'd you say?
Who am I now?
What?
Who am I now?
Abe Lincoln. Basically, when I thought of Abe Lincoln, I just thought of the tuxedo suit outfit just with a top hat and not a red vest.
Don't worry, I got something better.
This is gonna be cool. Ooh. I think this is gonna turn out cool.
Hey, Thomas, how do I open a tab accidentally closed?
Oh, Command Shift T.
Just give me while I'm coming through town. I'm gonna start walking on my horse. Catch me down at the saloon, basically. Or like right around the saloon.
Oh, which side of town? Oh, you're gonna be riding in from the, what, east side?
Post office. No, I'm at the post office, Thomas.
Alright.
Tell me when you're ready.
I am ready. Today we are going to interview Abraham Lincoln, the President of the Union and now the fully combined United States of America. We don't exactly know where he is, but judging by his appearance, we should be fairly easy to find. Wait a minute. It's him. Mr. Lincoln,
Yes.
would you be up for an interview?
No.
Bruv.
Restart,
No.
restart.
I couldn't find the paper, so I had to ask that.
Here, I'm gonna ask you if we could pull over to the side to give the pedestrians a place to go.
Alright, I'm gonna whistle my horse for this.
This NPC's trying to fight me and I just hit him with my horse. Oh no. Oh no, Abe Lincoln getting in a fight.
Alright, are you
Ow.
in position?
Come on. Come on, square up. Square up, kid. Come on. Ow. Do I believe in peace? Yes.
How you doing, friend?
Oh no. Oh no. Crime technically he's not dead, what? Oh
Just respawn.
Thomas. An NPC started trying to fight me, he pulled me off my horse, and then he died in the fight because he couldn't handle it.
Alright, are you in position?
You want to see what I can do with a shooter?
I would like to do one more take after this, just so we can get it perfect for this last one.
Alright,
Even if we get this one good.
are you in
And no, I am not
that
in
spot?
position. Alright, I'm in position.
Alright. Let's do this. Now we will be interviewing the President of the United States of America, Abraham Lincoln, but we don't know of his whereabouts, so we're gonna have to do some searching for him. Oh, that's him. Mr. Lincoln, would you be up for an interview with us?
Sure, why not? We can't stand in the middle of the road, so I'm gonna pull down over here. Pull up. Put my horse down by the saloon.
So, Mr. Lincoln,
Yeah.
you first started out only trying to reunite the country, am I correct?
You are not mistaken.
And later, it then turned into trying to abolish slavery, am I correct on that?
Yes, 'cause that's what the country wanted.
What made you change your focus from the country to slavery?
Honestly, don't really know. Just something about being in office made me want to do that. Since the South had already seceded, might as well try to fix it.
And how do you think your Emancipation Proclamation worked out?
Clearly not so well.
What
I'm
makes you
glad
say
it freed
that?
slaves, but made a bunch of people mad. War.
How do you feel about John Wilkes Booth attempting to assassinate you?
Honestly, I don't even remember. It's been so long. Had so many new things. Scared me for sure, but
It is traumatic. Do you know why he tried to kill you?
because he was mad. South had lost the war.
Well, that is all the time that we have for you, President Lincoln. Thank you for the interview.
What do we have, a news crew out here?
Somewhere.
I'm gonna restart that one.
I'd say that went pretty okay. Don't walk away on your horse. I was looking at the paper.
Stupid horse got in my way. Yeah, I haven't been reading the paper the whole time. I just want to let you know, I've just been making up the stuff.
Yeah, I noticed.
Alright, I'm walking.
But I'd say you know it pretty well, so it's fine. Alright, this is the actual run. Tell me when you're in the right spot.
I am in location.
Come on, ladies. This
Alright,
smile on your man's face.
let's go. Today we will be interviewing President Lincoln of the United States, but we only received a small tip of his whereabouts. So we're not exactly too sure where he is, but we heard that he was somewhere in this town. Doesn't seem to be that way. Wait, was that his horse? President Lincoln, President Lincoln. Would you be up for an interview with me?
Who's this?
Probably.
Just wanted to make you think anything could happen when you're trying to interview someone, Thomas. Think about that next time you try to interview someone.
Well, big dog, I had to make it subtle. So it made it seem like we had this perfectly planned out. They did epic with it.
Alright.
Alright. I'm gonna wait for all the stuff to disappear. Alright. Today we will be interviewing President Lincoln, or we hope, because we only received a small tip of his whereabouts and he was somewhere in this town. Wait, there he is. President Lincoln, would you be up for an interview with me to hear your part
Yes.
of the story on the Civil War?
Sure. Seems so long ago, though. Let's come out down here by the saloon.
Well, I have the first question for you is, when you first started out trying to simply reunite the country, did you not?
I believe so.
And then later on it turned into trying to abolish slavery, right?
Yes, sir.
What made you shift your focus from the country and then to slavery?
The war and people in slavery, and slavery was a bad thing.
Yeah, it is. How do you think your Emancipation Proclamation has worked?
I think it's going pretty good.
Yeah, it's freed lots of men.
Yes, it
And the
has.
only cost is about half of the country.
I guess so, yeah.
And
But they're
because
back
of
now.
And because of this, how do you feel about John Wilkes Booth having an attempted assassination on you?
It seems so long ago, but he was angry. Angry people do angry things.
Why do you think he was angry?
And South lost the war.
What do you think about him now that he's in prison?
I think he was a decent actor, but I think he should rot there for attempted assassination.
Lots of people,
Surprised it doesn't
including
happen more
myself,
often.
think so.
Would you repeat the question, sir?
Lots of people, including myself, agree with you.
Hello there.
Well, President Lincoln, that is all the time that we have for your interview today. Thank you for
You know, I
accepting
once
it.
said, a house divided cannot stand.
Oh, that was epic. Alright, well, we are done. Now I just gotta stop the broadcast.